You've completed your child's bedtime routine and they're ready for bed, but is there room a place where your child could easily fall asleep? What does your child's bedroom look like? How much furniture is in it? How many toys are in it? Are those toys hidden or easily accessible? These are all factors in creating the ideal sleep environment for your child. Hey, amazing parents, it's Dr. Lindsay here from Parenting with Psychology. I'm a psychologist and mom of four, and today we're going to talk about how to create the ideal sleep environment for your child. That environment is going to look different at different ages. In this episode, I'll focus on young children in preschool through early elementary school. However, some of the tips do apply to all age groups, and in just a few minutes, I'm going to touch on the most important issue affecting teens' sleep environment. So stay tuned. Let's start out by talking about the ideal bedroom environment. Getting children to sleep well is very high on my list of parenting priorities. So I designed their whole room around sleep. When my little ones moved from a crib to a bed, they simply enlarged their nearly empty rectangular sleeping space. When we had just one child, his bedroom consisted of a mattress on the floor, because why have a bed frame that makes for falling hazard in a room, a blanket, a stuffed animal, and a dresser with just clothes in it. That is literally all that was in his room. So how did the transition from crib to bed go? Seamlessly. Young children don't need mobiles, they don't need elaborately decorated bedroom walls or countless glow-in-the-dark stickers on the ceiling. They need a nice place to rest. When my three young boys shared a room, it looked a little bit like a mattress store in our house with mattresses spread all over the floor. The only other furniture in the room was one nightstand to hold a lamp and an alarm clock. So they could jump around all day with little risk of hurting themselves on excessive furniture. And when bedtime came, that room cried out for sleep. I once saw a well-known psychologist specializing in couples and sexual relationships speak at a conference, and he said, bedrooms are for sex and sleeping. You can keep this in mind when you're considering your own bedroom environment, but for kids, this translates to bedrooms are for sleeping. So all you need to do is set them up with a space conducive to sleep. The only products you might actually consider buying to benefit your child's sleep are room darkening shades, a color-coded alarm clock, which is essential for sleep training, a noise machine, optional, and an air purifier, also optional, and a video baby monitor. I'll link to my favorite options for these products in the description below. What changes can you make to set your child up for successful night's sleep? And by the way, if you're getting value out of this video, hit the like button and subscribe to get more videos like this. And please share in the comments below any questions about bedroom environment or what you do to create a sleep-friendly environment for your child. Now let's move on to how to manage toy storage in a smaller home. So suppose you have a smaller living space and you must store some of your child's toys or other gear in their bedroom. In that case, you can adapt this principle by keeping toys tucked away in the closet, under a bed, in storage bins with lids, anything that makes it clear that once cleanup is completed, the toys stay away until morning. As your child gets older, they'll start to request having more of their belongings in their room and be able to have more decorations on their walls. At what age? There's a vast discrepancy in when your child would be ready for a more ornate room, probably between 3 and 5. You know your child better than anyone, so you'll get a better feel for when they've got the bedtime routine down so well that they won't even be tempted to touch that toy sitting on a nearby shelf at tuck-in time. Then you'll allow things to enter the bedroom bit by bit over time and test the waters, gently guiding your munchkins along the path to independence. Now let's hit on room temperature. I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about room temperature in this episode about the ideal sleep environment for kids. Room temperature can greatly affect your child's sleep quality. The ideal room temperature for young children to sleep is generally considered to be between 68 and 72 degrees Fahrenheit. That's 20 to 22 degrees Celsius. This temperature range is comfortable for most children and helps to ensure that they're neither too hot nor too cold during the night. Maintaining this temperature can contribute to a safer sleep environment and promote better sleep quality, as extreme temperatures can disrupt sleep and pose safety risks. It's also a good idea to dress your child in appropriate sleepwear that complements the room's temperature, opting for breathable fabrics that can help regulate their body's temperature throughout the night. Now, if you have an infant or toddler who's ready to sleep train, be sure to check out my step-by-step sleep training process detailed in my Sleep Success Masterclass. Enroll today at parentingwithpsychology.com/sleep. You'll get everything you need to know to get your child sleeping through the night. But let's move on to a note about older children. The bedroom environment plays a crucial role in promoting restful sleep for older children and teens, with one of the most significant factors being the presence or absence of screens. Electronic devices such as smartphones, tablets, and televisions emit blue light, which can interfere with the natural sleep cycle by suppressing the production of melatonin, the hormone that's responsible for regulating sleep. This suppression can make it harder for kids to fall asleep at a more reasonable time. Moreover, the content accessed on these devices can be mentally stimulating or emotionally engaging, further delaying the onset of sleep. Keeping screens out of kids' bedrooms at night helps create a sanctuary dedicated to rest, encouraging healthier sleep habits. By establishing a screen-free bedroom environment, parents can help their children disengage from the distractions and stimulations of the digital world, making it easier for them to stick to a reasonable bedtime and ensuring that they get restorative sleep that is so necessary for their physical and mental well-being. Find more episodes like this in my Raising Great Sleepers playlist in the description below. Or click on your screen to get started with a must-watch video about mastering your child's bedtime routine. And keep up the good work on your amazing parenting journey.